Right, so for me to do this IPVanish VPN tutorial and show you how you can learn to use IPVanish, I gotta get a subscription and install the app first. To download the app, I need to head to the IPVanish website, select the Apps tab, and then choose the operating system that I use. Now I can just click on the download button. Once it's downloaded, I'll need a subscription. If you still don't have it, I suggest you use our link in the description to get the best deal of the day. So once the download is finished, let's get onto the IPVanish install. Open the downloaded file, few clicks here and there, and that's it. That's how to set up IPVanish. Alright, now that you have IPVanish VPN set up and ready, let's learn to use IPVanish. Beginning with the basics, connecting to a server. The simplest way is to use the Quick Connect button, but I can also select a country I want by clicking on this drop-down menu in the Server List tab. Once I've selected a country, I can choose the server I want. While IPVanish doesn't have as many servers as most of its competitor, it still has a decent amount. And it does have a good amount of countries to choose from all around the world, so you should be able to find what you need. Changing a server is not too difficult either. Just choose another country and server you want to and click on Connect at the top right of your screen. As you probably noticed by now in this IPVanish VPN tutorial, there are plenty of tabs and other options on their apps. Luckily, it is well designed and quite easy to use. What is really convenient for me on the Windows app though, is that I was able to change the list of countries and servers into a map view. And on top of that, I can add servers to a favorite list, which will be at the top of the country list. Mac has the same functionality as well, but overall it is less customizable than the Windows app, but I still found it to be easy and intuitive to use. Now, if we get to the mobile apps, as per usual, Android reigns supreme over iOS when it comes to VPNs, and IPVanish is no different, but iOS still has a nice looking and easy to use interface. However, Android not only has much more features, but is also more customizable. For example, it has a dark and light mode switch, which comes in handy when using system-wide dark mode. Meanwhile, Linux users will have to use a command line interface, but hey, if you are using Linux, you probably will do just fine with that. Alright, what about features? What can IPVanish offer that is different from other VPNs? I found their iOS and Mac on-demand feature to be quite convenient. When it's activated, I can auto-connect to a VPN server in preset conditions. I can enable or disable this feature when connecting to specified websites or through specific Wi-Fi connections. For example, I can set it to not connect to a VPN while at home, but auto-connect while in public places like coffee shops, malls, or libraries. So while Android doesn't have an on-demand feature, it has split tunneling, which allows me to choose apps that will use the VPN and which will not. It is really convenient, as I might not want all apps to go through the VPN connection. For example, if I don't want my food to be delivered to another continent, I will not change the location of my food delivery app. It is also really useful for streaming, as I might want local content but then to browse anonymously. When it comes to security, IPVanish is up there with the best VPN providers. It has top-of-the-market encryption and is considered one of the safest options to encrypt data. For this reason, such encryption is widely used in government and financial institutions. It's simply too complex to be brute-forced by hackers. Meanwhile, IPVanish account authentication supports perfect forward secrecy, meaning that some portion of their encryption system is constantly changing. So in case of a data breach, your data might still remain safe. In terms of privacy, IPVanish has US jurisdiction, which is less than optimal, and it doesn't have RAM-only servers. However, it does have a strict no-logs policy that has been audited by Leviathan in 2022, which confirmed IPVanish's claims of not logging or storing any data from their users' activity. And what about speed and performance? Is IPVanish fast? Well, yeah, it is, thanks to WireGuard in large part, which is one of the fastest tunneling protocols currently available on the market. IPVanish has shown great results, retaining a high percentage of speed. To be honest, it had shockingly good results when connecting to distant locations. When it comes to streaming with IPVanish, the performance is alright. It doesn't have specialized servers for streaming, but I'm getting good speeds. Unfortunately, IPVanish can't access some streaming content that its competitors, such as Surfshark or NordVPN, can, making it less versatile than these two and some other providers. On the bright side, IPVanish is much better for torrenting. While it doesn't have optimized P2P servers, a free SOCKS 5 proxy boosts my speeds by quite a lot. Overall, these speeds were higher than with most VPNs I've tested, making IPVanish a good choice for torrenting. Oh, and if you ever encounter any trouble, IPVanish has excellent customer support. I've heard that IPVanish struggles in China and does not work there. I can't exactly test it since I don't live in China, but I can offer a possible solution. You can try to bypass that by connecting with manual configuration to IPVanish's servers, but I would recommend using a different provider if you are looking to connect from China. Another feature I want to talk about is SugarSync. Most other IPVanish reviews don't cover it as it's an extra cloud storage feature. It has 500 gigabytes of space that protects all your data from third-party influence. It is similar to Dropbox or Google Drive, but with next-level encryption. And in my opinion, the key selling point is that you can enable upload by email function, which allows you to move all the emails with attachments to a unique email address, which solves the problem of limited inbox storage. Sounds pretty amazing, huh? Well, nothing this good comes free. There is a little extra fee on top of the subscription price for this feature, but if it's something you need, it's very well worth it. To continue with this IPVanish tutorial, let's look at pricing. Their 1 and 2 year subscriptions have one of the lowest prices you can find. In addition to its affordability, it supports unlimited simultaneous connections. So overall, it's one of the most affordable VPNs. In fact, if you take benefit from our deal of the day by clicking on this link in the description, you'll get a hefty discount. IPVanish also offers a 30-day money-back guarantee option, but only for their annual subscriptions. Therefore, if you just want to try it out, don't pick a monthly plan as you won't get the refund. If you like what you've seen so far in this IPVanish guide, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more VPN and all things cybersecurity content. Okay, to wrap this IPVanish VPN review, I can say that it has all the necessary features. It provides good speed results, especially when connected to faraway servers. However, due to their business location, it's not the best VPN choice if your goal is privacy or if you might want to use it from China. But it excels in torrenting, has great customer support, and offers unlimited connections. Therefore, it's an excellent and affordable VPN choice for both first-time and advanced users alike. And if you are still unsure about IPVanish, you can check out other best VPN reviews by clicking on the video that's on the screen right now. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.